Welcome, audience, to our commentary on Whiplash, directed and written by Damien Chazelle, and starring Miles Teller as a jazz student and J.K. Simmons as a jazz instructor.
Yeah, a bit of a confession. The only reason I really got interested in this movie in the first place was because I heard that this is where J.Jonah Jameson rightfully tells off Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, and basically, it's a film about, well, drumming. Oh, and Supergirl's in this one too. Melissa Benoist from the recent CBS show.
Nice.
Okay, so we're going to do 2 clicks, I believe, aren't we?
Basically, me and Pedro will be starting from the Sony Pictures Classics film company logo. And then we're going to get Dwibs in right after... right after both films and going into Blumhouse Productions.
Yep.
All right, so let's get started then. Okay, now for the first set of the Sony Pictures Classics one. 3, 2, 1, click.
Sony Pictures Classics.
Okay, basically that's their... that's their extremely small budget movie arm.
Bold films.
Which means at least they get...
Okay, Dwibs,
It's bold.
come on in. Oh,
which
pardon me for a bit.
Which means at least that... One thing this means, though, is that at least Sony Pictures Classics can do their movies
how many studios are involved with this shit?
Without any input from the big one. You know, I'm surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if on my Blu-ray the film studio's credits are a chapter in and of itself. Okay, I've just checked. No, it's not. Movie? Are you going to... there you go.
Yep.
Tiny titles. Is this going to start?
I don't know. It's just...
Come on. Come on. And there you go. Sorry, just gotta straighten out my drum kit. It's a bit messed up. Okay, here we go. Watch Miles Teller on the drums. Okay, I haven't seen... Okay, the only other Damien Chazelle film that he was involved with that I saw was a more recent one, actually. He was one of the writers of 10...
All right, I'm back.
I watched one film that Damien Chazelle was involved in. 10 Cloverfield Lane. It's actually rather good.
Okay, it's a nice drum solo. By the way, is Miles Teller actually a drummer in real life?
I don't know. I don't think so. There he is.
Hi, what I'm assuming to be best character in this movie.
J.K. Simmons.
Fresh meat.
Okay, this is yet another one of those screenplays that was on the Hollywood blacklist where they had the most popular scripts from producers, but they weren't produced.
Oh, so this is like Pan, only apparently better, because, whereas Pan was a script put in the box for, well, Joe Wright. I mean, Jason Fox probably thinking that it was pretty much too dumb of a script. This, I guess, was just put away for the time.
And this is actually based... This was at first a short movie.
Really?
18 minutes, but thanks to its good reception at a Sundance screening in 2013, they commissioned him to write a full-length feature.
Good old Sundance.
Yeah, double.
So it seems he's trying to be a jazz drummer.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
Okay, and basically, me and Jova, at least, will be using this film to find out whether Miles Teller can act.
Mm-hmm.
From what I hear, this is his best act film, and it's of course the one where he gets lambasted and yelled at.
Well, like I said before, nobody in Fantastic was really acting anyway, because they had a shit script and a terrible director to go with.
Schaefer Conservatory of Music. Oh, and this film was made on a very small by Hollywood standards, budget of $3.3 million. And by those standards, in terms of box office takings, it was a success. It made $49 million.
Yep.
But again, you're on a small budget, so Brave Age Over was one thing. It made more money than Gem and the Holograms, but
that movie's going to be fun to commentate on, especially since I don't even really know that much about Gem and the Holograms, and yet I hear that even then it's a travesty.
And that movie was also done by Blumhouse. I think Blumhouse seems to be one of them small budget film studios. Small budget, big profit.
It seems to be a running theme that any company under Sony is prone to be very random with their hits and misses.
Well, again, this is the division of Sony that can do anything they want without any interference, so...
I thought that was Sony Pictures Classics.
Yeah, that's what I meant, Sony Pictures Classics. Because they're small and out of the way, they can pretty much do whatever. Basically, it's part of their contract.
Mm-hmm.
Any other division of Sony can't force them to do anything they don't want to do.
So, right now, who are these two, name-wise?
Okay, I'll look at the just let me get the credits up real quick. Miles Teller plays Andrew Nyman, who is a young jazz student, and J.K. Simmons plays Terrence Fletcher, the jazz instructor.
Terrence Fletcher. I feel like I've heard that name before.
So they're watching. Okay, headcanon. They're watching Fantastic Four 2005, and Miles Teller is thinking to himself, "Yeah, I can do better than that."
Mm-hmm. You know, it'd be even cool if they're watching the original short movie of Whiplash.
That'd be something. A movie within a movie from the same guy, no less. So there we are, Miles Teller going through his college life, I guess. And here we are at a jazz training session, I believe. Okay, audience, I'll just say I haven't seen this film before, but I have heard good things about it, and that's partly why I chose this film as our next pick.
Same case for me.
Also, because this is a relatively short movie, and at least short by our standards. Come on, man.
Well, it's not the most unrealistic thing I've heard movie teens speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, personally, I find this fun. So,
I mean, I'm a university student at the moment, so yeah, this kind of talk I hear quite often. Billy Zane from the top. Wow, Billy Zane got a song.
Huh.
See, they're getting into the swing of things.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not. Wait, oh, they're there.
Yeah, this reminds me of a typical jazz band practice.
Where they constantly stop and start.
Well, the idea is to get the song, very nice and good, and make sure you tune a lot.
Alright. Well, in Teller's case, he has to keep his tactics straight, he has to keep his rhythm.
Yeah, trust me.
I'm not a musician, let alone a drummer. But but from what I can tell, it seems to portray drum tactics all right.
Speaking as a musician, yeah, it's definitely legit. Trust me, dude. Speaking as someone who has, been in the band and everything and actually is still in a band and whatnot, like how you hear music being played wonderfully? There's a reason for that. Lots and lots and lots of band practice.
All right. Okay, basically, Nate Lang plays a character in this film called Carl, who is actually a professional drummer in real life, and he trained Miles Teller and another guy named Austin Stowell to drum. Oh, and also later on in this movie, apparently J.K. Simmons is going to play piano.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Miles Teller was a drummer since his mid-teens, apparently.
Huh. So I guess this is legit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, and also, apparently the movie had a 19-day shoot, but the days were super long. 14-hour-a-day schedules, apparently.
They only had 19 days to film this entire movie?
Yeah.
That sounds stressful.
But, yeah, everyone pulled through.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Stop.
Yeah, that's the thing in jazz ensemble. They switch drummers on the fly.
Right. Oh. It's the way he just comes into the room. Are you sure he's not playing J. Jonah Jameson again?
Well, there's a reason people remember J.K. Simmons extremely well for that role.
Mm-hmm. Oh, damn.
Yeah, that sort of stuff is embarrassing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we've got a bit of an expert on our commentary team today, Jova, who is also a musician.
Mm-hmm. And it helps that my favorite genre to play is jazz.
Nope.
Let's see how you can do it, Teller.
Alright. Nope. Can we stop doing the stand-up, sit-down thing? I'm exhausted.
Well, too bad. Just stretch it out. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Come on. You're being directed by J.K. freaking Simmons. This is quite possibly the wet dream of every single kid of the day.
If you're not careful, he'll make you take pictures of Spider-Man.
And and even better, he'll force you to make them better than Peter Parker's photos, even if it means risking your life. Oh boy.
6 a.m. start. That's
private session.
Oh boy, I can't imagine how well that's gonna go.
When the music teacher singles you out, it's either the best thing or the worst thing.
Yeah. Ah, look at Miles. He's so happy.
Truly, these were happier days before he realized that he would soon become faces to one of the most despised superheroes ever.
Well, one of the most despised interpretations of a superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. For the sake of avoiding this into becoming a forced thick bashing, we already have a commentary for that purpose, so I propose we just stop with those. We've had enough.
All right.
Yeah, I may hint at it slightly, but yeah, I'll lay off it. I'll just say this, though. The more I see this movie, the more I am revealed to that, okay, Fantastic
So-
is definitely not the movie to base Miles Teller off of.
Speaking
I
of,
mean,
speaking of superhero,
that move. I mean, can you really blame any actor for that movie? Really?
Heck, not even Michael B. Jordan can make that role work.
And Michael B.
he's
Jordan is
just-
awesome.
anyway, speaking of superhero stuff, here's Reed Richards talking with Supergirl.
Oh yeah, she's all. How ironic. He's destined for bad superhero. She's destined for marvelous superhero by DC.
Okay, I have never tried to pick someone up when they're at work because, well, they're at work. Does this kind of thing actually, well, for lack of a better word, work?
Sometimes.
I'd rather not.
I've never really tried it, but I've seen it work a lot of times.
Yeah, I'm not that confident. And he's late.
Uh-oh.
You know, you could have set your alarm clock. Whoa, look at him go. You know, maybe you should have played The Flash.
Ow.
Run!
Oh, maybe you're out of the woods.
Unless J.K. Simmons is all of a sudden thinks he's Batman and is hiding in the shadows. Okay, maybe if I sneak out of here real quietly. Oh, that dick. It actually starts at 9 a.m.
Maybe he was looking at it upside down.
So he's just sitting there for 3 hours. A foot fetish. So, is this how a normal session goes? Everyone unpacks like that? Yeah. Could I get a B flat? Okay. There we go. You have to tune drum kits to a note.
Yep. It's a matter of, tightening around them. Basically, if you tighten it enough, you'll be able to get so that it only gives like the teeny tiny bit of a ding. But if you have it loose enough, then you'll get the nice crash of a cymbal.
So, basically, audience, this could be 2 ways. A commentary on a movie and also some music trivia.
Yep.
Double purpose. Yippee! I love things that can do multiple things at once, even when we don't mean it to.
Those are sometimes the best.
Oh yeah, apparently the actual drumming itself, for the most part at least, is apparently recorded by a studio musician.
Oh.
But hey, they do a good job of hiding it.
True. I mean, Miles Teller must be a drummer if he at least knows how to formulate the motions. Either that or he's being directed well. And I guess I can't really hold him to such high standards, considering what music I'm assuming they're going to be playing.
Alright. And now they're playing the Whiplash music. Roll credits.
Yeah, that's another thing in a band. When the conductor is there, always do what he says. And on his mark, too.
Oh, these songs were also written by the composer of this movie.
Well, yeah, makes sense.
Nice.
Of course. And the composer is Justin Hurwitz. surprised you need notes for a junket. Oh. Your boyfriend's dick. Okay, I don't listen to a lot of jazz, but I'm not against it.
Oh, yeah. Jazz is incredibly fun to play.
Must be a nightmare to rehearse, though.
It depends on how much you're willing to put into it for it.
You know, Miles Teller should be called Miles Turner so far because he's just turning the pages.
So he's starting off as the underdog.
Mm-hmm. Who are you?
Yes, a bug flew into my ear. And that bug is a spider!
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Admit it now. Too late.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Now, obviously, most jazz band professors aren't this strict, but trust me, for the incredibly serious conductors, this actually isn't too far off.
Found him. Sorry, mate. You are the weakest link.
Goodbye.
Elmer Fudd.
Did Warner Brothers have a hand in this?
Nope, I don't think so anyway.
Eh,
But then again, this was done by like 86 studios.
fair point.
Nope.
And this is why I bring a tuner with me.
No Mars bar. Come on. Uh-huh.
There we go.
Man.
Wow.
After even after quitting the press and becoming a musician, Jonah's still kind of a dick.
Well, that's why we love him.
You know,
But he, he threw out a guy who wasn't out of tune and kept the guy who was in tune, but the other guy didn't know he was in tune, so that's why he was thrown out.
admittedly, I can see where he's going for teaching a lesson here. I mean, okay, whether or not you're in tune, if you don't know if you're in tune, that does make you a liability to the band, which is also a lesson to be learned, mind you. Of course, now, obviously, he's going like way strict, but unfortunately, that's kind of how it is in the real big world. I mean, trust me, there's a reason you are not likely to hear a band recording out of tune. They make absolute certain that everything is as pristine as possible.
Unless the recorders are lazy.
Yeah, in which case, yeah.
Alright. Well, her work is to listen to all these previous bands and take inspiration from them.
Yep.
I'm so wondering how J.K. Simmons is going to do his portrayal of Commissioner Gordon.
Well, he's a good enough actor. I'm sure he can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm not
My
worried.
problem
I'm
is
just
that
wondering what he's gonna go
my
for.
problem is because Zack Snyder probably just have him be all super dark and serious, which is don't get me wrong, J.K. Simmons can do serious roles. The problem is that he cannot do the kind of stuff that Zack Snyder's trying to go for with the fucking DC extended universe.
It's kind of a shame that the role of Perry White was already taken by the time, because how many of you would have loved to see J.K. Simmons as Perry White?
Well, I think Lawrence Fishburne does a pretty good job. So.
He's great, but imagine J.Jonah Jameson this time as. Oh my god! I just realized something. J.K. Simmons and Willem Dafoe are both going to be in the DC universe. Just like in Spider-Man.
Alright, off we go.
Oh, if I recall correctly, this is going to be that famous scene that everyone remembers from Whiplash. Oh, boy. Yeah, he's complimenting him. Don't let the praise go to your head, kid.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Five, six, and... Nope.
It's a trap, tell her.
Nope.
It's kind of weird that I can actually see where this is going.
This'll go well. Nope.
I'm starting to realize something.
What?
This is what Kubrick would be like if he was a musician.
Yeah.
Considering how much of a
right.
considering how much of a perfectionist he was.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, this is actually very similar to the kind of direction he used to give his actors. I'll just give you an idea, Dwebs. In Full Metal Jacket,
I know about the whole Shelley Duvall thing.
Not just that. By the time they got like the 12 take and shit like that, and some of the actors would go like, "What do you want? What do you want, Stanley?" And they'll be like, "How about better acting?"
Okay, remember to bring that. Okay, Paige, remember that point when we eventually do our commentary of The Shining. Whoa! Jesus.
You're testing your reflexes.
Yeah.
Yes, you never know when you may need those when playing a jazz concert. Okay, I'm sorry, audience, but I have to do it. Okay, Mr. Fantastic, were you rushing or were you cutting? I don't know. Were you rushing or were you cutting?
Slap. Oh yeah, this bit here. They did a few takes where he was only. They did a few takes where he was only mock slapping him.
Mm-hmm.
But in this take, he's really slapping him.
The funny thing is, like, aside from, of course, the over-the-top stuff, he's actually not too far off from how the most rigorous of conductors can be. I guess that's part of the charm of this.
Whoa.
Okay, he should. Okay, Simmons is born to play like an eventual angry sergeant person.
Are you sure he didn't with J. Jonah Jameson? I mean, I know he wasn't a sergeant, but he might as well be. He had the buzz cut and everything.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe that's what he'll go for when he plays Commissioner Gordon.
Wait, are we? Wait! Are we doing acting lessons now? There you go.
Yeah,
there you go. J.K. Simmons
Like I
teaching
said,
Miles
this
Teller
is
how to
perfect.
act.
It's like I said, you could so apply this to Fan Four Stick. Were you rushing or dragging? I don't know. Part of me wonders actually if he really is upset because of what's to come in the future for him. God dang it!
If only he was during, you know.
And now he's completely destroyed.
Okay,
Yep.
I know I should be sad for Teller's character, but I'm sorry, Simmons was just too enjoyable.
I know. That's what I think. That's part of the thing I love about Simmons in this movie. He's going over the top, but surprisingly, the stuff he's doing actually isn't really out of the realms of reality.
Right.
So A+ for that.
Yeah, it's a similar thing to what Lee Hermey did in Full Metal Jacket. Because, like, if anyone tries to argue, oh, that's not how a drill sergeant... actually, this guy's a drill sergeant in real life, and this is how he deals with... This is how he actually did things, according to himself, so...
Mm-hmm.
When doubt
So yeah, so
casts
far this movie's on a roll.
But also, that's kind of a pun in and of itself because, you know, drums.
Yes, I know, but drums literally came right at the right moment. Oh, what are you up to, Teller?
Practicing.
He's making a copy of Whiplash, and yeah, you're right, he's practicing it.
Listening to some music while he rests.
He's probably listening to the Whiplash tune. Hey, you know, this reminds me of that promotional artwork for Gaktuken Saiban, the orchestra album, where Franziska's one of the conductors and is constantly whipping everyone to get their notes right. Everyone, of course, except her father, who's playing violin.
That's right. Mash those symbols like there's no tomorrow. Okay. Is my acting good enough yet?
Try again.
But come on. I've run out of bandages.
Were you rushing or were you dragging?
I don't know, sir.
Were you rushing or were you dragging?
Dragging.
Again!
Dragging.
Whew, he's pushing himself to the...
You know, you're going to need those hands. Oh.
He's really pushing himself. I do wonder, though, if this girl will really flesh into the plot. That's my one bit after this movie. There doesn't seem to really be much going on with the girl here, aside from romance.
Oh, this is a bit of a playing against. We've got a bit of a playing against type thing here. In this case, producing against type according to TV tropes. You know how Blumhouse usually makes low-budget horror movies. This is one of those non-horror movies that they're doing.
So I guess they do good when they think outside the box.
Yeah. Oh, and oddly enough, you know who was going to play the main character of Andrew?
Who?
Dane DeHaan.
Really?
Yeah. Who were going to be the Green Goblin. But also, Miles Teller did audition for the main role of Chronicle, which was directed by Josh Trank, but that role went to DeHaan. Maybe that's why Trank was a bit hesitant towards Miles Teller's casting.
Yeah.
That explains so much.
I'll say. Not having a accurate. I know feeling.
Because I like music, man.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure he's not talking about the movie or Miles Teller in general?
Both.
I haven't heard too much of what Miles Teller is like, so I won't say anything else about that. But
I'm guessing he's kind of socially awkward from what we've seen.
maybe.
Mm.
Another fact. Apparently, the director and writer Chazelle, towards the end of the film, he got in a car accident,
Oh.
but he managed to press on and finish the filming.
Oh, cool! Wreck-It Ralph 2 has just been confirmed.
Awesome.
Woo. Okay, we won't get into this much now because this is a commentary on Whiplash. But I'm probably the one member of the group here that isn't really a big fan of that movie. Anyway, let's press on.
Ava? Ooh. Oh, it's just a little girl. He's still got the scars.
Oh God.
Hmm?
Oh, that'd be something. J.K. Simmons is instructing when the little girl grows up, but yeah. What are these bar numbers for? Again, I'm out of thingy, so I don't know what a bar number means. Is that like where they start according to their book?
Hmm. Oh God, guys, we don't want him to stop being polite. He's been polite this whole time. Imagine what he's like when he's actually mean.
Oh boy. I can still fucking see you if it need be. Alright, I'm guessing this is like a rehearsal on the stage. In front of
Actually, considering the look and J.K. Simmons' bald look and the way he's dressing, he sounds like a dickish version of Joey Zaishi. So this is how Joey Zaishi gets his music to be amazing, like by perfectionist methods.
he slaps around.
So let's see: John Williams, Danny Elfman. The list goes on and on, I guess.
Yeah, Paige, you just got me imagining Joey Sashi slapping around a violinist.
Yes, that would be interesting.
Thanks for that.
Well, right now he's recording the music for Ni no Kuni 2. Maybe when Hino isn't looking.
Yeah, don't worry, Hiro. Don't worry, Akira. I got this. Okay, Hiro leaves the room. What the fuck was that? Oh god.
Oh shoot.
You couldn't keep hold of a book under your arm or something?
Admittedly, I can see why he's stressed, considering who their boss is. He didn't memorize it. Admittedly, okay, that one was warranted. Since, you're the prime drummer. A medical condition. Oh.
Well, to be fair, the movie did it. Well, the movie did a good job of showing how he knows it by heart. He was practicing all night.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a jazz competition they're playing at.
Just need to make sure this is right. And maybe I could use the other guy's dumb head as another drum kit.
One thing at a time, kid.
Okay. Off we go. Eventually. So far, it's all going pretty smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I guess that's what practice does.
Got that right. Mm-hmm.
And they won.
Awesome.
My goodness.
Otherwise, J.K. Simmons would go immediately ballistic all over this stage.
He probably would have killed him.
You are cursed. I hereby place the folder curse on you.
I gotta hate it when the folder gets misplaced.
So wait, everyone's treating him like shit, and yet he was part of the reason they won the contest.
Wow, only the drummer seems to. Oh, he promoted him. Okay, so Miles Teller just got promoted to core drummer.
Well, other guy, that's what you get for
trying to blame the whole list of your folder on him.
Trying to blame Teller and acting like a dick to him when you were the reason that they could have lost. So
yep, you're the weakest link. Step down.
Goodbye. So,
better treatment now. Although I still sense a bout of conflict since we have about a little over an hour left.
Yeah. Text message. Call me when you're back and I'll come over. and also a voice message. And there's his daddy, played by Paul Reiser.
Mm-hmm.
As for other stuff he's done, he runs a production company, and he's been in films such as Beverly Hills Cop and Aliens, and the sequel to Beverly Hills Cop.
Nice.
He wasn't in the third one. There's a show called Mad About You,
Yep.
and some other things. Oh yeah, we got like a. This is one of them personal stories, just fictionalized a little thing, because Chazelle was in a jazz band himself, and he based Terence Fletcher, the conductor, on his band instructor who died back in 2003. But he just pushed it up a bit.
Well done indeed.
Anyway, that's not important. Let's focus on the big American football jock.
I see. So he is socially awkward.
Pointing out that his brother kind of overstated his sport credentials, playing in what sounds like the bottom division of his little league.
I'll be right back.
Hey.
So he's kind of a faker.
Yeah.
So that's why he keeps to himself.
Well, that went well. Anyway, back to the drumming.
Nice melody.
Okay. Sticking around, eh? There he is.
Conley.
Connolly.
Oh!
So he's only just joined, and yet he's the core drummer now.
Part of me wonders if this is Simmons' ploy to try and really push him. Because going off of the last time, it seems Toa really ups his game whenever he's faced with competition.
Again, I swear, this movie kind of portrays Miles Teller as himself.
Which I guess works.
A guy who tries but needs a lot of motivation.
Work. Yeah.
Nope.
All the more reason why Fanfare Stick just didn't work.
Sorry, kid. Better luck next time. But hey, don't worry. You've still got a film series you're involved in, the Divergent films. 1, 2, and
Okay, Connolly's clearly not doing it as good as Teller. Yeah, he's definitely testing Tower.
yeah. Ooh. Well, he's honest. Up.
Oh boy. Aha! True, just because you get the part doesn't mean you can just stay there without pulling your weight.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and this is what he probably looks like after nearly getting into a fist fight.
Hmm.
And he's breaking up with his girlfriend.
Why is that?
Because,
There you go.
Oh, he's putting more time.
so the scenes with the girlfriend were kind of pointless.
Oh, I see. I see what they're going for. He's saying that, like, well, she'll probably see him as, like, you know, a workaholic, and, like, well, he doesn't want to apparently muck up her life with him constantly walking out because he's going to be putting more time into it. Okay, then I guess I could see why they gave him the relationship like that.
I don't know, it didn't really seem to do much.
I can get that, but I think they're really. I think they made it to show that, like, well, he's going to give up so much just to
It was
train.
for the sake of immunizing the character.
That too, yeah.
But hey, don't worry, you can play a superhero too in a couple of years. I think he, I guess his character is genre savvy and has seen a lot of films and knows about the cliche of romance distracts you or something.
That and vice versa. But yeah, he did see a movie earlier in this film. Huh? So basically, he wants to call it up because he knows that it'll apparently just ruin their relationship.
Goodbye. You were kind of pointless, really.
I can see why they would have introduced the relationship. It's showing him having to give up on all those things in life just to hold on to his position in the drummer role.
Man.
Oh.
Wow, Miles Tower can emote properly.
Hey guys, look. Instant blackcurrant juice.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you. I hate drum kits. There's Smokey McSmugface. And the angry conductor. Ryan Conley looks like Steven Gerrard.
Jeez, what happened?
Okay, let's have a listen. Mm-hmm. All right. The scared skinny kid cursing himself and punching holes in his snare drum.
He was practicing scales. You can't really do that with a drum.
No, I was just comparing him to
Yeah.
Teller did
Fair
earlier.
enough. Oh. Oh boy.
Oh dear.
So one of his students died.
Ouch.
Oh.
And with that phone call, the emotion of the scene is ruined. Hashtag thanks Jover's phone.
Yeah, it sucks.
When again, I can't really hear the music that's going on in this film's background because I've got my headphones on. I don't want to turn it up too loud. Okay.
Okay, let's all play the best we can.
Yeah, let's honor his memory. Get out my chair, bastard. And please don't punch your drum kits.
Yeah.
Nope. There's the backup to the backup to the backup.
Who used to be the core?
And one, two, and
Ooh.
yeah, they're gonna be there a while.
It's 11, 9, 18.
They're still. He is kind of acting like Sergeant Hartman.
Yeah.
He's wearing them down bit by bit to see who survives.
You just start naming him after a Pokemon gym leader now.
All right.
But he doesn't have red hair and he's a guy, so 0 out of 10. What is he doing?
He's desperate.
Yeah.
They're trying to play fast tempo, but trust me, that's incredibly tough on the drums. It's all in the wrist, though.
Okay, I'm convinced. This is going to be the entire second act of the movie.
Don't slow down. And keep the beat.
Go on. Oh boy.
Keep it going.
Bonk, 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 bonk. Ooh. Yeah, if you go any faster, he'll break the space-time continuum. Whoa.
If J.K. Simmons doesn't break the drum set first.
We're not stopping until you break the speed of sound.
Now his hands are bleeding.
That kind of happens when you apply too much pressure. Needless to say, this is rather unorthodox for a drummer.
Hmm? Thank you, sir. My hands are... My hands are a bit messed up, but I think I can do it.
Okay.
Okay, his hands have just started bleeding.
2 o'clock a.m. Or
Yeah. I hope you brought your sleeping bags with you.
well, have a good night, everyone.
Actually, it looks like the morning right now. If you can...
It is 2 a.m.
Oh my god. I can't use my hands anymore. How am I gonna act now?
You're gonna have to mend them a bit. Or just make them incredibly stretchy so that you don't break them again. Please don't do the latter, kid.
Yeah.
You're gonna do the latter, aren't you?
Well, at least no one will be talking about that. I could just move on. What is that kid doing?
This is the classic 8 Mile style shot there. Always with the buzz and the notes and shit like that.
And a flat tire.
Mm-hmm.
You rent a car.
His bus is broken down.
Yeah.
Okay, so just rent a car.
Wait, you gotta pay the $1,000 deposit.
Now, hopefully you're not forgetting anything. 9 minutes to destination. Oh boy.
I think he started to become,
Exactly.
yeah.
Uh,
Oh boy.
oh shoot! He
Oops.
forgot the sticks. Worst day ever. His bus breaks down and he left the drums on the bus.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Can this day get any worse?
Remember what he said about that guy dying in a car accident?
Oh boy.
And also,
Dude, pay attention to the road.
yeah.
There we are.
Well, kids, that's the moral of the story for you.
At least he lived.
Yeah, but,
Oh.
Mr. Teller? Don't
Mr.
answer
Teller?
don't talk on your phone while you're driving, and don't hold on to it, you moron. Use like a wireless set, or hell, don't use the phone at all.
Well, I think I'm starting to see how poor Sean met his end.
Yeah. Maybe this time Teller didn't die.
Wow. I'm pretty sure you have... Oh, I guess none of your arms are broken. Well, lucky he crashed right in front of the school.
Convenient. Ding!
With a head injury, mind you.
Yeah. I can make it. I'm almost there. Crap, which way is left again?
Mm.
5, 4... Too late. Wait, that could be a good Halloween theme if they're playing during Halloween night.
Yeah.
And now he's speechless.
I hope you're able to play properly.
Yeah, he's just been in a car accident.
Uh-oh. Oh, I know this tune. I've played it before. Forget what's it called.
I don't know myself. What What the hell is wrong with you, Parker? Teller, Naaman, were you in a fucking car accident? Nope.
Uh-oh.
Well, at least there's not a whole lot of people in the crowd. It's not.
Admittedly, I wouldn't even chalk this up to him being an asshole. I mean, look at you, man.
Seriously, it looks like you've been in a roadside bomb and barely survived. Yep. Well, yeah, you can overcome a lot of things, but I don't think a car crash is one of them.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Whoa. Whoa, Jesus.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Well...
Well, I guess I didn't think this through.
Yeah, maybe I should have quit. Or just told them, fuck, I'm in a car accident, I can't make it.
Yeah.
You know, it would be really interesting if... oh.
Oh. So he didn't die in a car crash. Are they talking about the same guy?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he is.
So, it turns out that Sean actually hung
Hanks.
himself.
Yeah.
You know, the ironic thing is that according to the director, he said that Simmons was the sweetest thing ever in between takes. Apparently to help out with the nightmarish task of having to film in 19 days.
And he's been dismissed from the university.
Expelled.
Well, that's what you get for attacking the teacher, you head injury or not.
It's been a lifelong dream of his.
Yeah, but head injury or not, attacking your teacher is not a good idea.
About that. Oh, so
See, there's
a lawyer's talking with him to potentially...
See, there's I told you to watch this movie before you wrote off Miles Teller.
Well, again...
Oh, have you seen this movie before, Pedro?
Yes, I have. It's basically I kept saying to Dibs to watch this movie for him to see that it wasn't Miles Teller's fault.
Yeah.
Well, again, I guess one thing you can say is that an actor can have a really off day.
An off day.
Or a really awful film experience.
I mean, could you do better with that script?
No, of course not. I didn't say that. I just said...
Not just as... Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sometimes circumstances just don't go to plan, and, well...
Yeah.
Yeah, and considering the director and everything... yeah, so it seems that Miles Teller here is planning to sue J.K. Simmons, or, I don't know, do something with the parents of that Sean fellow who died. Since a lawyer seems to be talking to him about possibly testifying against him.
Also, Paige, of course I couldn't do it. I'm a terrible actor.
I don't know, Dwibs. You have potential.
Simple, just get an acting coach like J.K. Simmons here.
Oh no, I would. The problem is I can't really seem to find any near me.
Simple. It would be interesting if you need to make sure he's like J.K. Simmons here, like so he will so he'll be all Sergeant Hartman on you.
Well,
yeah, it's kind of ironic because for all the troubles that it's kind of ironic because despite all the troubles J.K. Simmons put Miles Teller through, he certainly can't say that he didn't become a better drummer because of it.
Yeah.
It's kind of a sad paradox. All that distress is what made him apparently even more skilled than he already was.
And
But
now
at
he's
what
working.
cost?
And now he's working at a fast food restaurant because all failed people.
Just like that girlfriend of his that he kind of left.
Yeah.
And again, I guess it had to come to this eventually.
I gotta say, this film's shot by. This film's shot by in terms of, the whole thing where you're having fun, time flies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yes, but it's going by like a bullet. Zoom.
The sad thing is that I think this may have been the one time when J.K. Simmons' character was only telling him he's done just for the sake of his health.
Well, actually, I'm not really sure anymore at this point.
Oh, yeah, trust me, I agree with you too. I'm not sure, but I have a hunch, because seriously, the man was in a car crash. The same thing that killed Sean. Well, at least what he said. Yeah. Well, at least what J.K. Simmons himself killed Sean.
Unintentionally, but...
I do wonder why he lied. Though we'll probably figure that out later.
Okay, if it weren't for a little bit of actual music tunes in the score, I'd be convinced this was like them preparing the score for Birdman. Because Birdman's score is like 95% drums. Also, J.K. Simmons' character is going to be performing in this little pub.
A jazz club, nice. So, at this point, Andrew, Miles tells his character, has kind of testified anonymously against Fletcher.
Is,
J.K. Simmons' character.
Yeah, I know. Has he been fired now? Or is he going to be fired?
I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll figure out at some point. Although, knowing how these plots go, I'm expecting he probably will get fired.
Okay, let me listen to Simmons' piano playing. Huh. Yeah, that's one thing I like from actors, when they can use their other skills in a movie.
Yeah, it's like in the Ace Attorney movie when Maya's actress who plays piano did play piano in the movie.
Or my favorite is when they're playing an instrument.
Piano isn't. Yeah.
And Alan Page did that in Beyond Two Souls too.
On the piano, J.K. Simmons. Oh, shit.
It's a shame we didn't have a scene in Spider-Man 3 where J.Jonah Jameson was at that jazz club playing piano.
Ooh.
This is awkward.
How did he get there so fast?
Oh, so he did get fired.
Yeah.
Huh. How about that? They're both outcast from Schaefer now.
He was fired.
Yeah, it's a complete and utter mystery.
Yeah.
I sense sarcasm.
Yeah, sarcasm.
Want to join?
No, thank you. And what's the JVC Fest? Is that a real thing?
Depends on what the JVC is standing for.
If it's JVC, the electronics company, then I'm surprised they have enough money to sponsor anything at this point. Because really, who buys JVC products anymore? New ones, anyway.
So yeah, just as I thought, he pushes his students so that they can achieve greatness. He just has a more extreme way of doing it. Because when you think about it, a lot of the greatest musicians, like Mozart, Beethoven, and whatnot, all had extremely pressuring mentors.
Yeah, it's a good job he said Louis Armstrong and not the other Armstrong.
Yeah.
You know, the wonderful, totally clean biker.
Well, there's always the astronaut fellow.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Oh, Gene. You done bad, son.
Yeah. It's kind of sad, actually. There's actually a movie about Lance Armstrong's cheating. It's called The Program. I haven't seen that, but it seems like a good thing we could do. This could be like our pseudo real life theme.
Yeah, this certainly feels like pseudo real life.
Where to count, it has to be either based on a director or writer's personal experience or a true story.
It's funny how Paige is the one who's seen this, yet he's had the least to say out of us.
Well, like I said, like I'd rather you guys say things because you're the ones who actually are getting genuine reactions. Because I've seen it, so I'm not really having much reactions.
Okay,
True,
so
true.
Pedro's become Ryan of Brain Scratch Comms, where he doesn't say much of anything.
Well, give me some credit. I at least say some things here and there, unlike Ryan, which often spends entire
Ryan
parts
is-
without saying anything.
Well, he does give a
Wait,
reason.
he's been in those parts? Oh.
There you go.
Well-
See?
well, one reason he's given is 'cause he lives-
Joel, loved it.
Well, one reason he's given is that he lives in a place where there's a lot of people around. He doesn't want to disturb them.
Well, then
Aw.
speak low, then. Gee.
Speak low, speak chat. No, I got no.
He does sadly have a point. It's like a lot of mentors sometimes either just half-ass it or just, condescend. Like, oh, immediately compliment, even if they do give a crap performance.
Like what he did earlier. But again, that was
That was a test, of course. But yeah, some teachers are actually really that clueless. We need a drummer.
mm-hmm.
Well, credits.
Oh, Caravan!
credits.
That's the tune. Caravan, that's the tune that they played that I've remembered actually playing myself.
Okay. Also, he said Whiplash roll credits. Ding.
You just stole my joke. I said it first.
No, I said it first.
No, I did.
Were you okay, Paige? Were you rushing or dragging that joke?
I rushed it.
Were you rushing or were you dragging?
Rushing.
Okay, the shouty technique will clearly not work on Pedro.
Nope.
Okay, it's a good job the movie wasn't based on Pedro's life, otherwise this entire movie's premise would have just fallen apart at the seams.
I wonder what a life story about Pedro would be like.
A life story about me would be the most boring life story ever.
More exciting than mine.
Unless we're talking about the plain version of you, which shows up in Saludos Amigos.
Yeah, I could direct the movie because it'd be short. Okay, here's how it would go. Pedro was born. He played a lot of video games. He married someone.
And
The
then
end.
he joined Squirm Comms, in which then his life took a crazy turn.
No. I'm such a competent filmmaker. I'll have the whole Squirm Comms bit only be like 10 seconds. Because I like to keep the exciting stuff out. What's it called? I'll have a look at that. Okay, JVC Fest. Oh, it's actually it's not called JVC Fest anymore. It's now Newport Jazz Festival.
Ah, now that I've heard of.
Yeah, it used to be called JVC Fest, but they stopped it because reasons, and now it's called Care Fusion.
So, turns out his girlfriend Nicole has kind of moved on, apparently. As in, it sounds like she may have a new date.
Well, how far up do you live from Rhode Island, Jova?
Rhode Island! That's kind of a ways away from good old Rochester, New York.
I'll have a look on the American map. Ooh.
Yeah.
Quite far. Alright, so bit of a double-edged ending for good old Miles here. He's starting to get his drumming career back on track, but his
relationship, well, I guess them's the breaks, dudes. I mean, maybe you didn't handle it the best, but
it could
life moves onwards.
Look, it's a bit more. There's like 21 minutes of film left.
True. I mean, although I will admit, it would seem a bit corny if his girlfriend just came back to him after, he broke up with her.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works.
Well, look at the bright side, Wibs. I can at least guarantee you that they're not going to do the social network thing where they're going to have him constantly refresh his Facebook profile.
Yeah.
Really? They seriously do that? Yes. Okay, I definitely have to be in on the Squirm Generations commentary of that.
Basically, in Social Network, there's a similar subplot with a girlfriend that he breaks up with, or rather, she breaks up with him, and then the movie literally ends with him constantly refreshing his Facebook profile, hoping that she accepted his friend request.
And let me guess, he kills himself in despair when it turns out she doesn't.
I wish, because I fucking hate that character.
Is he played by Jesse Eisenberg?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let's have fun, but keep to the serious side.
And Miles, please don't attack him again.
Yeah. That too.
Okay, I know there's a character name, but I'm terrible at remembering character names, so I just keep calling them by their actors' names.
This is your moment, undamaged.
Take full advantage of it. On the drums, Smiler. On the guitar, that guy there. On everything else, everyone else. Also, yeah, roll credits. Okay, I wonder if CinemaSins did a thingy on this movie. I'll check.
Hmm?
No, they haven't.
Oh, he knows he was the one who testified.
Crap.
Well, I guess he's probably going to take it in stride.
I don't think so.
Okay, for as much as Fletcher has been very insane, mind you, he doesn't seem to be the kind who goes to the point of, embarrassing a student during a live performance.
Wait,
unless of course
he's changed the song.
Whoops. Okay, now here's the real test.
You dick. You changed the song from right on the teller's nose.
I think this is supposed to be the ultimate test or something.
maybe.
Nah, I think he's just bitter he lost his job.
That could be that too. But this could be the final climax, so let's see how Teller gets out of this one.
But also, Simmons,
Oh.
all your talk about Teller sabotaging the band, you're kind of sabotaging it yourself by switching a song from under his nose, you dumb shit.
Oh. Ugh. Wow. Gee, Simmons, you had the heartfelt talk and everything. You said you just played him like a fiddle the whole time?
Literally like
Meanwhile-
a fiddle, since there's an orchestra here.
Yeah.
And now,
Oh, he's enjoying this.
also, who do you think you are, Leopold Stokowski?
Well, I guess jazz conductors like to do that more.
He's just,
because it's a
he's
lot
just
more
ignoring
fast
him.
and movement. Your move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh, that's a terrible feeling, knowing you've messed up and then still hearing people applaud you.
You
Okay.
changed the song, you dick!
Okay, I get the feeling he's still testing him, but dear lord, is he being a dick about it? I mean,
No. I don't think he's testing him. He's just bitter because he cost him his job, and now he's just trying to get petty revenge on him.
I don't know. I mean, if you're trying to get petty revenge, it would have been a lot easier to do that than just this, though.
He's just showing him up. That's
Yeah,
kinda,
I mean,
that's kind of bad even by his standards.
I get the feeling that it's a mixture of both. I mean, he's definitely relishing this, but I get the feeling it's also a sense of a test. Either that, or maybe it's just something Tellers has to do that finally gets Simmons to realize what's wrong here.
Yeah, there's something wrong. Simmons is just a bitter old man.
Well, yeah. Although, yeah, he is bitter, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I get the feeling
Okay,
that
Java, make
there's
up your
something-
mind. Yes or no?
Okay.
Oh my god, he's coming back.
Yes and no. He's bitter, but I feel there's something that Teller needs to do to show him once and for all.
And I'm not going to
And
let
I think
Jameson
he's about to
win.
do it. Ha!
Oh.
Oh. Sounds like he's about to lead them into Caravan. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
I see what he's doing. He's not necessarily lashing out at him, but he's really showing him once and for all that he can do this without him sticking his nose up it. Go with the flow, Simmons. Go with the flow.
Okay, I guess if you liked Cowboy Bebop's jazz music, you probably like this jazz music too.
Oh yeah, Caravan's awesome. Oh, that's maybe a bit embarrassing for J.Jonah Jameson, since this kind of is the opposite of slowing down.
Mm-hmm. Oh, ow.
He could try and do it, but then that would just end up embarrassing himself big time.
Yeah.
And hey, the drummer does tend to be the leader.
It's quite refreshing. We've mostly been doing action films, or at least stuff that has a lot of fast-paced stuff in it. So for us to be doing a film like this is kind of refreshing.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm. That kid is gonna pay.
Now, one thing wonders: will Fletcher let Andrew do the drum solo?
What do you think?
He's got no choice at this point.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. I mean, as the conductor, he could just have them skip the drum solo just to get back at him. So it really comes down to if he's willing to actually get his head out of the ground. And maybe he's starting to realize, hey, maybe this kid finally gets it himself.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a smile? A genuine smile I see?
I'm not smiling. I'm grimacing. Yeah, that's it. Grimacing.
Mm-hmm. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Ooh.
Whoa. Damien, if you keep that up, you're going to make people dizzy with that camera work. And
Now the drum solo.
ah, crap! The lights went out.
Good, we got him back on.
Phoenix Wright was in the audience thinking,
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, you're thinking causes all power to be drained.
Apollo, don't give me any ideas.
Oh, that Daddy, he's always thinking.
What's that? Do I see a bout of realization in Simmons' eyes?
Uh-oh.
Don't overdo it.
And then his hand explodes.
Well, this is a Blumhouse movie. I'm surprised it hasn't at this point. Oh no, the symbol is sweating.
Uh-oh.
And he's perspiring.
Need someone to help. Woo! Okay, drum solos for Caravan don't often go this long, but I'll allow it.
And then the drum set breaks down.
Oh. He's helping him. You can slow down now. Symbolism, since the movie kind of started this way, but in the reverse.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. That's actually rather clever.
Boom, 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 boom. He's not even hitting anything now.
Mm-hmm.
And up we go.
And here we go again.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be here all night, aren't we?
Yeah. That's it.
Oh,
I hope the
the
audience is
ride never
comfortable.
ends.
And then turn to 5 hours later. You know, this was fun for the first 10 minutes, but now it's after the 5th hour, it's gotten really old.
Yeah, you know, Apollo, I wonder how long are they gonna keep doing this?
It's even longer than my Cords of Steel training.
Tell me about it.
You know, I'm glad Maya isn't here. She'd be restless at this point.
Yeah. Although I will compliment them. The drum solo is incredibly fierce.
You gotta wonder what the crowd is thinking right now.
Did we come here for a jazz performance or a drum solo?
Looks like we came for both, only we weren't informed that the drum solo would be 70% of the show.
He's even taken off his jacket.
Oh, yeah. Now he's actually assisting him.
God, I'd hate to do this in real life.
And
Your
there's the
arms-
blood again. Boom.
Your hands are going to be shot up. Your arms are going to be knackered.
Jesus Christ.
Well, your hands may get sore a bit, but to the point of bleeding. Woo! Oh yeah, that's right. We had a complete other band here too.
Yeah, this was
Yeah.
this was totally part of the plan, we swear.
Yeah, and that's it.
I like how the shot ended on a smile between the two actually finally coming to terms with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was
Whiplash.
very good.
Yep.
Who should go first?
Me, because, well, I suggested the movie.
Yeah, I
was
want
like,
Webs to go first. Go ahead, Webs.
All right.
So, yeah, I do have to give some apologies to Miles Teller here.
Mm-hmm.
See, guys, I can be humble. And, so yeah, he was pretty good in the movie. Simmons was also amazing in this film, was an absolute dick horse,
Yeah.
but knows when to draw the line. And, you know, the jazz songs are good, but they have to be in a film like this. And the plot, what little there is.
It's simple, but it's told with a lot of skill.
Yeah. I'll give props to Jamie to Giselle's script and direction here. Although I'll be honest, sometimes the way he moves the camera can be a little bit, especially when he moves it very fast. I don't know if it's the editing or whether he had that the camera turn that quickly. It can get a bit nauseating.
Alrighty then.
Anything else, Twibs?
No, that's it. Great movie. Next.
Do you want me to go next, or do you want to go next, Pedro? Do you want to save yours for last?
It's like I said, it's a very simple movie, but told with a lot of skill. The acting is stellar, and of course, being the kind of film it is, the music is phenomenal. So yeah, awesome. Go ahead, Jova.
Okay, I admit it. Miles Teller, I judged you wrongly based on Fan Four Stick. I mean, I thought you were one of the worst actors I'd seen in a superhero film, but, you know, I'm really come to the conclusion that I think we can blame most of Fan Four Stick on the head people in charge. Everyone else, I think, is innocent in that regard. Heck, even Simon Kinberg, bless his soul. But yeah, this movie, oh boy, this movie was amazing. And of course, for me, who's also a musician, and in particular having jazz be my favorite genre to play, oh boy, did this strike a chord with me. No pun intended. The acting was well, top notch. I mean, everyone acts within the realms of reality. Yes, there actually are music instructors who act insane, like Simmons' character. And I liked how Simmons' character didn't immediately become likable just because he lost his job. Because, you know, we've seen that cliche where, oh, just because the professor's fired, then he's actually a human you can talk to. No, it actually takes Teller having to take matters into his own hands to show him that they actually are on something of an equal level. And the way it all comes to the end is just amazingly unique. The music is, of course, outstanding. The story, like we all said, is something that you probably will see a lot and is simple, but it's the way it's told that just definitely makes this a must-see. And yeah, the characters are all varied and relatable. And Jesus Christ, I love how they deal with some situations, like literally staggering to a concert performance, a jazz competition, after you had a car crash.
Which isn't a good idea.
Speaking of which, do we even know yet for sure Simmons actually said he was done to save his life or was still being a dick there?
It's kind of hard to tell.
I guess that's another great thing. It's like up until the very end, Simmons' character is incredibly
I'm imagining this in the credits. This is still Miles Teller going.
Yeah.
Don't worry, folks. We're just going to be here for a few more hours.
Mr. Teacher, my arms are going to drop off.
You can do it, son. I believe in you now.
But I've been playing this for 8 hours straight.
I believe in you. That should give you all the strength you need. Just listen to that crowd going wild. They're going wild with that loud rumble of an applause.
Ow, I hit myself in the eye.
I'll get you a doctor later.
Sure. Okay, we'll see you for our next movie.
See ya.
See ya.